Hello and welcome to your DMV Real Estate Market Report for January of 2024. I'm Edward Slavis, the team leader of the Slavis Group with eXp Realty. And let us begin, as always, with interest rates. The source of this data is bankrate.com, which tracks mortgage interest rates. If we look at the top line for the 30-year fixed, that peaked above 8% in late October of 2023. And over the last 3 months, it has dropped below 7%. Recently, it ticked back up to just above 7%. But that 1 point drop in interest rates is massive. And not just, of course, for the savings, but for the psychological message it sends to buyers that the worst is over. Now, this 30-year fixed of 7.06, our clients are seeing much better than that. We've seen clients as low as 6.25, sometimes with points, sometimes without. I'd say 6.5, maybe 6.625 is the average of what we're seeing now. So our clients are definitely seeing better than that. But as a trend, that 1% decrease in interest rates has had great effects. This next chart shows the last 3 years broken down by month of all new listings in the Washington, D.C. metro area. And here the trend is clear. There were far more listings in 2021 than there were in 2022 than there were in 2023. So there were some months in 2021 that were above $10,000, or excuse me, 10,000 properties, $10,000 properties, whereas the highest months in 2023 were about 5,000 properties. Now these are properties that listed, not necessarily that were sold. Looking at it month over month, you can see this line here. The year over year change by month. And everything below that x-axis, that solid horizontal line, means it was fewer than the previous year. So all of 2022 was less than 2021. All of 2023 was even less than that. So a substantial decrease in the number of new listings. Now let's look at pricing. This line here is for all home types. These next charts will break it down based on all home types in blue, detached homes in red, and condos in yellow, just to give you a sense of how the numbers look. So you look at the top line there in red for detached homes. January 2021 is about 600,000 median. It climbed about as high as 800,000 a few points in April 2022 or April of 2023. It's now settling down. It looks like maybe around 750 or 725 median. But certainly it's been increasing for the last, as a trend line for the last 3 years. Same general shape for that blue line representing all properties, and very similar shape for the yellow line representing condos. To give you a point of reference, if you look in the center, we'll see April 2022 here. Rates started to climb in March of 22. So when you look at these charts, roughly the left half might be, a third to half might be lower interest rates, and the right half might be higher interest rates. But you can see there hasn't really been much effect at all on pricing. We did see some drops here at the end of the year, but that could also be attributed to seasonal differences because the rates started to climb again when you hit the spring market here in April and have not dropped much. Since. Looking at a year-over-year change, you can see the same effect here. Anything above that x-axis, that horizontal solid line, means it's higher than the previous year. Anything below means it's less. So really just for condos, there have been a few months that were less than the previous year. Nearly every single month, however, has been higher than the previous year. So the median sale price for condos is actually slowly increasing. When you look at all home types, there were a few periods here in the spring markets of 2023 that were just a hair less than the spring markets of 2022. But then it immediately climbs up, and same thing with the detached homes. There were a few months here beginning of 2023 that were a little bit less than 2022. Other than that, though, each year prices have been going up in terms of that median sale. Same thing, but price per square foot. After 3 years, we're higher than we were 3 years ago. So after right now about 22 months of higher interest rates, they still have not wiped out the gains of that first 2021. So take condos, for instance, it was around $300 per square foot median. Now it's about $330 per square foot. For the line in red here for all detached homes is around $250 per foot. Now it's about maybe $290 per foot. So all of those are increasing with some slight dips, but the trend lines for all three are higher. And again, year over year, nearly all of the data is above that horizontal line, above that zero line, meaning the median sale, the price per square foot, is still increasing year over year with only a few months that we're not tracking as high. Look at enclosed sales. This looks like a very similar shape to the first chart we looked at with the new listings. So there were far more closed sales in 2021 than in 2022 than in 2023. Looking at, and that's true for all home types, detached and for condos. And you can see here in July of 2021, things peaked, and after that, everything just started to slowly drop. Hopefully, we are going to climb out of this with a robust spring market. So what does this mean? If you've watched these reports before, this has not changed. We still stand by our reading of the data. There are fewer homes being listed. Of those, fewer are selling. So the number of homes that are listed and don't sell is higher as a percentage and in absolute values than it was earlier. Inventory is down and will likely decrease. That bullet may be changing next month as we look into the start of the spring market. We are predicting a robust spring market, again, as buyers have more confidence. I think more and more sellers that have elective sales will be comfortable in going to market. However, as we saw with the sales data, prices are still going up. Price per square foot is still going up. If your home is properly prepared, priced, marketed, and showcased, it will still sell for the price you want. So if you are a seller, I don't necessarily think you need to wait. This could actually be an opportunity. There was recently a listing in my area. A home came on the market. It was the only one on the market. Had a fairly high price over MLK weekend. It was snowing, and they still got 3 offers above list price. So it could be a very good opportunity for you. If you look around and there are no other for sale signs in your neighborhood, you can take advantage of that low inventory. If you're interested in selling, let us know. We can guarantee you a cash offer on your property. We can also guarantee you in writing that your home will sell at a price agreeable to you, or we will buy it from you. Okay? Only ones in the area that will offer you that written guarantee. And it's not a promise, it's a guarantee. If any of that interests you, you have questions about what your home will sell for, how much you'll have after the sale, what repairs you can make to your property to sell for a higher sale price, let us know. We're happy to offer you a private consultation and home evaluation. For buyers, we still believe this is the best time to be a buyer in the last 10 years because you finally have leverage. Yes, there are still some homes that are going to bidding wars, but there are plenty of homes that are being sold with only one offer, and there are plenty of homes that are just still sitting on the market and that are not going to sell, that give you the opportunity to negotiate on price, but also to still have a home inspection, to still have an appraisal contingencies, to still have financing contingencies. All of these contingencies are protections for the buyers, which are risks for sellers. And in a real aggressive seller's market, buyers have to assume all the risk. So now buyers have leverage to negotiate more protections for themselves. If you purchase, we still have options through our preferred lenders that you can refinance at no upfront cost for 3 years. We anticipate most people who are buying now that have bought in the last 22 months since March of 23 when rates started to increase, most of them will be refinancing once a year for the foreseeable future, hopefully as rates continue to drop. We also offer all buyers our buyback guarantee. If for whatever reason you're not in love with the home when you purchase it, we will sell it for you for free. There's some terms and conditions that apply, but we want you to, when you buy a home through us, to be in love with it, and you should not be trapped in a home you don't love. So we still offer that guarantee, and again, that is a written guarantee for all of our clients who purchase through us. Again, if any of that interests you, or if you want to know how to be competitive in the market, how to find properties off market, contact us today for a free consultation. And that is your DMV Real Estate Market Report for January of 2023. We hope you found that informative. Please like and subscribe. Any questions at all, by all means, let us know. And if you know someone looking to buy or sell in Washington, D.C., we would love to be a resource for them. Thank you, and best of luck to you all.